athletes represent our school and community. It is up to all of us to set an example to create a positive atmosphere, a fun spirit that respects our opponents and supports our team. We view the basketball court as an extension of the classroom where we learn the principles of sportsmanship, fair play, and respect of others. We ask that you support the student athletes from both schools by treating the players, coaches, officials, and opposing fans with dignity and respect. We just wanted to say that on behalf of the girls' Valley basketball team, thank you to everyone that made this season possible. Thank you, fans, coaches, boosters, Mr. Swan, and also thank you to Mr. LaQuart's advanced photo class for our awesome pictures. And thank you, everyone. Let's go Valley.
If you're not making it to tonight's game, that they can view it live on YouTube by going to Valley TV Live. During halftime today, we will have some special guests. The 4th and 5th grade Valley travel basketball girls will be giving us a little show for about 6 minutes. So at that time, please stay on court. Now, starting lineup for the Panthers. At guard, senior, number 4, Cindy Budson. Forward, sophomore, number 12, Tyler Green. At guard, freshman, number 23, Ohio Close. At guard, junior, number 24, Monica Dewey. At guard, senior, number 30, Vanessa Stolzinger. Junior coaches, Monica Sal Molo and AJ Pablo. And now, Valley Regional Warriors. At guard, sophomore, number 1, Ava Cunningham.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Valley Regional High School for tonight's match between the visiting Cromwell Panthers and your Valley Regional Warriors. Set to tip it off here, and the tip is won by Reagan Brenneman, but controlled by the Panthers, and they'll start out with the ball. Valley going man-to-man defense early on. Folks, I'm joined tonight. This is Brad Pittman, by the way. I'm joined tonight by noted basketball scholar and member of the boys team, Mr. Brian Rankin, on commentary here.
Hello, everyone.
Good to have you aboard, Brian. Cromwell unable to connect on their first shot, and sophomore Ava Cunningham rips the rebound away, and looks like Cromwell will line up man-to-man as well. A lot of ball pressure out there. Addie Marquez puts it up. Oh, and he'll count the 2 and 1. Great start for Valley. Addie Marquez, the point guard for Valley Regional, and a lot of what happens offensively for them begins with her, and good to see her attacking early. No bounces required on Addie's free throw routine, but that one does come up short. Cromwell with a rebound. And Monica Dewey, a junior guard, brings the ball up. Goes into the corner now. Up top. Driving layup that bounces off the rim and is collected by Reagan Brenneman. Nice job boxing out there by Reagan. Into the front court it comes. Here comes Ava Cunningham, strong to the hole. Dishes it back out. Oh, wow, good balance there by Addie. Sophomore Bitsy Klomp driving. Ooh, they call the foul there on the driving shot. Nice job, Bitsy. Coach Jamie Toto, a first-year coach for Valley, has to be happy with how things have started so far. Bitsy knocks down the first. It's 3-0 Valley early. Very nice job by Bitsy Klomp, and Valley takes the 4-0 lead. And Valley gets into looks like a 1-3-1 zone press to start. They'll look to trap right there. There it is. Oh, Alina Crosby almost coming up with the steal, but Cromwell able to collect it. Valley still looking to trap if they can. But this time, an unnamed freshman on the Cromwell roster is able to score the bucket. Impressive starting freshman here. And it's 4-2 Valley. Alina to Ava Cunningham on the wing there. She takes the pull-up. It's off. And here comes Sadie Budzik, senior guard for Cromwell. Dewey at the top of the key here with Alina Crosby guarding her. It's Kaya Skeen, a sophomore forward. Whoop, that one's going up, and it's good. Nice touch from outside, and well, too bad we don't know her name, but number 23 has scored all 5 of Cromwell's points so far. Here comes Addie with the ball. Greeted at the top by Vanessa Solstoner, who is Cromwell's leading scorer, I believe. Valley turns it over on a bad pass, and Cromwell on the attack now. Budzik over to Stolstoner. Here's Skeen. Nice little spin move there. Back up top. Good job by Alina Crosby to cut off the driving lane there. And then Bitsy Klomp with a steal. There's Addie Marquez out ahead of the pack, and she does get it to drop on the transition layup there. Good job of turning defense into offense for Valley. Here's that zone press again. Ooh, Solstoner with the baseline jumper that finds the bottom of the net, and it's 7-6 Cromwell, approaching the halfway point in the first quarter. Addie crosses over, gets it to Reagan Brenneman. Reagan finds a pathway to the basket. Oh, nice take, but it rims out. Good job by Reagan taking what was there. Here comes Sadie Budzik. She jumps into the defender. Whistle is not blown, but Kaya Skeen collects the offensive rebound and puts it back. Some of these names are familiar to those of us who enjoyed Valley volleyball in the fall. Ooh, as Addie Marquez picks up the charge, heading strong to the bucket. First substitute of the game goes to Cromwell, and it's number 13, another unlabeled jersey number here for us, replacing 23. Here comes the full court man pressure, looks like. Just a little bit of a harassing defense. Solstoner takes to the hole, and looks like they're going to get Alina Crosby for the foul there. Solstoner, a guard, even though she is the tallest young lady on the floor at 5'9". First one goes. Cromwell jumps out to the 10-6 lead now. Here comes Liz Allen, freshman for Valley, number 23, checking in, replacing Ava Cunningham. Second one is good for Solstoner. And Valley in a 5-point hole now. Addie drives, kicks to Bitsy in the corner. Bitsy's got the crossover pull-up combo there that works pretty nicely, but the ball doesn't drop. Nice job by Reagan Brenneman. She gets it to Alina Crosby on the wing. Second chance three-pointer. We'll take it. And it's 11-9 Cromwell. Here's Solstoner on the drive. Left hand, no good. Good job by the freshman to rip the rebound away from her. Liz Allen. Here comes Bitsy Klomp. Alina fakes, shoots. What do we got? Ooh, looks like we're calling the illegal screen there on Bitsy Klomp, and so the basket is no good. Third team foul for Valley. Comes Monica Dewey to run the point for Cromwell. Kicks it to Budzik on the wing. Oh, nice job by Reagan Brenneman to deny the ball entry to the post. Unable to track it down, though, so it's Cromwell ball in the corner. Solstoner showing that left hand. What do we got now? Ooh, wow, the push on Bitsy Klomp. Didn't see it from my seat, but I guess the ref is seeing something, and that's two quick personal fouls on Bitsy, who will take a seat on the bench, replaced by Ava Cunningham. Cromwell also will go to their bench, and number 10, Erica Dewey, checks back in. Cromwell in a little bit of a line formation, but it turns out to be a sideline out of bounds instead of under basket, Brian. Kicks out. Oh, Dewey for three. Oh, she splashes it. That's clean. 14-9 Cromwell. You can see the Valley's going to have to keep the pressure on the perimeter shooters. There's some good ones on this Cromwell team. Nice job. Reagan Brenneman setting the screen. And Addie Marquez cutting to the basket. She takes the feed and gets the easy deuce at the bucket. Ball pressure on Dewey there. Here comes a pull-up. Back rims it. Dewey, though, with the offensive board. Here comes to Budzik, top of the key. Solstoner can't hang on to it, but it does bounce to her teammate. Here comes Monica Dewey, who finishes the bucket there. Oh, look at that. There's two Deweys, and I got to do my best to keep them from getting crossed up in my head. Erica Dewey, number 10. Monica at number 24. With the Cunningham exploring down there. Liz Allen unable to find. Oh, she puts a little post move pivot on there and able to get a shot up, but no good. Cromwell comes away with it. Solstoner from the corner, and she drops another three. Valley needs to close out on these shooters. It's now 19-11 Cromwell with about a minute and a half to go in the quarter. Here comes to Reagan Brenneman. She Gives to Alina in the corner. Alina drives and gets the bucket. Nice job. 19-13 Cromwell. Valley hanging tough. They just need to get a little more done on the defensive end so far. They're finding their points, but they're having a hard time keeping Cromwell off the board. And it looks like another foul against Valley. Sadie Budzik will go to the line and shoot 2. The foul is on, I believe, Liz Allen. Budzik, the Shoreline Player of the Year in volleyball this year. Great outside hitter for Cromwell. Certainly gave Valley some trouble during the season. Although we all know what happened in the Shorelines, don't we, Brian?
Yes, we do. Shoreline Championship for Valley this year.
Budzik knocks the first one down. Second one rims off. Oh, but it's collected by Solsteiner. Finds Budzik cutting to the hole, but that one rims out. And now Ava Cunningham comes away with it. And she's got Alina streaking out ahead of the pack. Alina with the left. Oh, it's a little too hard off the backboard. And here comes Erica Dewey. Oh, good job by Addie Marquez to cut that one off at the rim. Lily Allen now pushes the ball up with 40 seconds to go. And great, she hits Ava Cunningham in stride. Beautiful bounce pass for the 2. Valley closes the gap to 5. Nice job in transition there by the freshman Liz Allen and the sophomore Ava Cunningham. Budzik with the baseline jumper. Oh, but there's Solsteiner. She gets it back up and on the rim and down. And now with 13 seconds left, Valley will see if they can get one more. It's 22-15. Ava drives, hits. Oh, nice. Salmi Miller finishes at the rim. Good job eating up the rest of the clock. Excellent execution at the end of the quarter. And after one, it's 22 Cromwell and 17 for Valley. Here comes noted point guard for Valley boys, Kate Ensinger, to reinforce the Valley faithful over behind the girls' bench. Brian, I suppose Kate is bound to sort of turn the tide in terms of energy in the gym, right?
Hopefully. He's not a big talker, but hopefully he gets the crowd a little bit more excited tonight.
I could see him getting them fired up over there. Although, maybe it'll really fall to Cal to do that. We'll see.
Oh, he's got it.
See money. We can always count on him to bring the energy. He's rocking the bandana tonight, looking good. Well, Brian, we see ourselves a pretty crisp first quarter. Both teams clicking fairly well offensively. Valley more so in the transition game. Cromwell showing a very nice set of jump shooters, don't you think?
Yes, I think that the only thing Valley needs to do on the defensive end is close out a little better. They're playing aggressive defense, swarming to the ball. I think they just need to close out, make it a closer game tonight.
They did start in that 1-3-1 trapping zone, but it didn't generate any turnovers, and as a result, it looks like Coach Toto decided to go a little more straight-up man. Valley will get the ball on inbound here, and Addie has it at the top.
Addie Marquez tempting the defender, spinning around, looking for Elena Crosby. Pass down low to Liz Allen, fighting for the ball. Brings
a lot of chaos there in the backcourt, but Cromwell able to come away with it. Posting up down low is Kaya Skeen, but they're unable to get the entry pass. Addie bodying up the big girl, Kaya Skeen, and able to provide the defense and come away with a rebound. Here's Alina Crosby now up top. Back to Addie. To Salmi Miller up top. Ava Cunningham now on the wing. And back to Addie. Boy, Addie's got quite a size disadvantage against her defender, but maybe she's got a little bit of quickness on her. We shall see. And we get ourselves looks like a hold down low. Salmi Miller trying to post up there. Another unnamed Cromwell player, number 32 down there with the foul, looks like. legendary Valley fashion plate James Marsden walking through the gym now. As always, just rocking the wardrobe, right?
Right. With the bright colors.
Sonny Miller able to get there, and look at that. Ava Cunningham sneaks inside, gets good rebounding position, and picks up the foul on Vanessa Stolsteiner. We'll gladly see the fouls accumulate on her, although that is only her first. Inbound play comes to Ava on the dive there. But it's deflected out of bounds. Valley will take it out again under their hoop.
Addy looking to Salmi. Salmi fighting for the ball. It'll be a jump ball. Cromwell possession.
Looks like there's a little bit of something stirring in the Valley defense right now. Maybe a full court zone press, or is it just yeah? Yes, sure enough.
Like looking like a 1-2-1-1.
Trying to make Cromwell a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, nice
Addy
job.
Marquez with a deflection out of bounds. It'll go to Cromwell.
That's one we call Iowa, don't we, Brian?
That is what we call it on the boys' team as well.
Oh, some of these zone press defenses are things that we've employed for the boys. Good job. Oh, wow. No foul there, huh, sir? Oh, goodness, and it's off Valley. Coach Toto not happy about that one, and frankly, I understand why. Oh, okay.
Oh, it'll go to Valley.
Hey, the refs got it right. Changed the call, and it goes Valley's way. If they're not going to call the foul there, they at least got to call the direction right on that one.
Screen up top for Addy. On the roll, Salmi. Oh, just off. Cromwell pushing up the court.
Into the corner. Not this time. Valley in rebounding possession. It looks like they're going to get the reach around there on somebody. 32?
Looks like unnamed 32 on
she's
Cromwell.
picked up her second, so she's going to go to the bench, and back comes Erica Dewey, the junior guard. The Dewey family, one that I think probably we've seen on the boys' side, a couple of nifty guards that have played for the Cromwell team, although they're now graduated. One of them a dynamite three-point shooter from a few years back. Assuming these are all siblings, that's a lot of basketball players in one family. There's Addy diving to the basket, and another foul that I believe is going to go on Stolsteiner.
Yes, that'll be your second.
Wow, that's kind of a big development. Looks like Coach Kelly Maher of Cromwell will roll the dice and keep her senior leader in the game. Uh-oh. Good job by Addy to collect that one. Here's Alina at the top of the key. Lily feeds it inside to Salmi, but she cannot get a handle on it. And it'll go back to Cromwell. We're still scoreless here in the second quarter. Still 22-17 with 5.5 left to go. It looks like we're back in that 1-2-1-1 zone press, full court.
Looking to trap. Oh. Dewey bringing the ball up court.
Goes to the corner. Scheme for three. It's good.
It's good.
Thought she might have had a toe on the line, but he had a better view than I do, so I'll take his word for it.
It's an 8-point game as Addy brings up the ball. Ava rolling to the basket, kicks to Liz.
Picked off by Budzik there. Nice job by Reagan Brenneman getting in there and mixing
Getting on the
it up.
floor. It'll be a jump ball.
Well done. And then arrow points to Valley.
Addy Marquez bringing up the ball, tempting the defender. Looking for someone down low.
Defense pretty extended there for Cromwell.
Yeah.
And there it is. There's the opportunity to kind of
It's a three from Ava, no good.
Just a bit short on that three, and then bobbled on the defensive rebounding action there. And so Valley getting another chance.
Addie Marquez looking for Brenneman down low. Kicks it out to Ava.
And that one gets away. It's going to be out of bounds on the baseline. And Cromwell ball.
Valley back in the 1-2-1-1. Looking for a trap and some transition points. Kicked up the Budzik. Foul on Liz Allen.
Good aggressive play, but a little too much body there down low.
Salmi Miller checking in.
16
for
foul.
Liz.
Actually, the next foul brings both teams into the bonus. Budzik will inbound the ball for Cromwell. And Alina bats it away. She can't quite collect it and stay in bounds, so she just tosses it down the sideline. Did well just to get there, but it'll stay Cromwell ball. Monica Dewey now kicks it to her sister, we presume, or her cousin, or someone else who just happens to have last name Dewey.
Number 12, Kaya Skeen on the layup. Makes it a 10-point game in Cromwell's favor. Addie looking for someone at top. Kicks it to Salmi. Looking down low for Brenneman.
Cromwell now out in transition. Look at Ava Cunningham sticking a hand in there and messing up.
That's a 3 by Budzik, and it's good.
That's a painful one.
Timeout, Valley.
Coach Toto's seen enough. She wants to talk it over. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. The first for Valley, and it's a 30-17 Cromwell lead. Valley scoreless thus far in the second quarter, while the Panthers awoke from their offensive slumber at the start of the quarter and have rattled off 8 straight.
Valley's aggressive defense was keeping them in at first, but Cromwell's shooters from deep, number 30, Vanessa Stanher, has kept them in the game. Now they're up 13 points going into the end of the second quarter.
Cromwell showcasing an array of good three-point shooters so far tonight. I believe we've seen threes drop from Sadie Budzik, Kaya Skeen, Vanessa Stolstaner,
and some unnamed.
I feel like someone else whose name we don't have.
Number
right?
23, I believe.
Yes.
Wish we had their names.
Apparently I should have visited Max Preps instead of the CIAC site. My bad, folks.
Cromwell with an extended defense. Top of the three-point.
Dribble handoff is interrupted there by Erica Dewey. She pulls up for 3. Seems that just about anyone on the court for Cromwell is fully authorized to shoot the 3. In transition. Nice job by Salmi Miller to track that one down. It's a little chaotic out there, though. And look at Dewey just getting in the middle of everything.
Looking for Budzik down low. Turnover by Bitsy Klomp. That's a 3 for Addie. Just off. Looks like we got a foul on Valley.
And like I said, that'll make the bonus for Cromwell. They're going to shoot 1 and 1 down the other end. Foul, I believe, assessed to Salmi Miller, the sophomore. And it'll be Budzik at the line. And it's long, so rebound comes to Alina Crosby. She gets swallowed up over on the far sideline, and here comes Cromwell. Whoop! What do we got now?
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Well done. Got it.
It'll stay Cromwell's possession.
Looks like Addie Marquez got her hands in there, was able to disrupt the offensive player for Cromwell.
Kaya Skeen checks out for Cromwell. In comes number 22, my bad.
Sadie Budzik for three in the corner, no good this time. And Alina Crosby comes away with the rebound, but again, dribbles into trouble there on the sideline. And Coach Toto says, please stop doing that. She calls the timeout over there. Looks like it'll be a 20 this time. 2:21 to go in the second quarter. Cromwell still with that 30-17 lead, and Valley still, after a pretty impressive first quarter of offense, has not scored in the second quarter. Cromwell winning this one 8-0 at this stage of it. Valley's had its chances. They've had a couple open threes. They've had some aggressive takes to the hole, layups that have just rimmed off, and just struggling to score right now. And you can play great defense all night. I mean, 8 points is not a lot for Cromwell to have scored either, but it's better than 0. Here comes Addy. Let's see what they've got cooked up for this possession. Looks like a combo of a pass to the high post and a cut across to Bitsy. Here comes to Addy up top. Addy spins, goes to the basket. Nice take. Oh, but yet another layup that just finds the way off the rim. And another held ball that this time points to Valley, so they'll get a chance under their own basket.
Number 24, Monica Dewey, checks back in for the Panthers. Bitsy Klomp kicks it to Addy down low. Oh, just a little too strong for Addy. Bitsy on the rebound. Rebounded by number 4, Sadie Budzik, kicks it up. Cromwell relaxing on offense. Kicks it to Budzik. Cromwell looking to drive or start a play for him. Ooh. Oh, we got to travel. That'll give the ball back to Valley. Hopefully
Offensive pressure having a little bit of effect there, and Cromwell dribbler picked the ball up a little too soon. Salmi able to collect that one. She goes to the basket and gets hit.
Salmi will try to get Valley's first points of the quarter going into halftime.
Cromwell foul goes on number 13, who is unlabeled on our scout sheet here. First one is long. Karen's off the backboard and in.
Liz Allen and Ava Cunningham are checking in for the Warriors.
Addie Marquez and Bitsy Klomp go to the bench. Rare rest for Addie.
Second one is good for Salmi Miller.
Valley finally getting off the schneid for the second quarter. They've got their first point.
Valley back in the 1-2-1-1. Looking to trap at half.
And the defensive pressure seeming to bother the Panthers on that one, and the ball is lost out of bounds, and Valley will bring it up. Looks like Cromwell wants to press the presser now.
Yes,
Ava Cunningham able to get the inbounds, and she brings it safely across midcourt. Dishes to Crosby on the wing. Here comes the ball screen, but Alina goes the other way. Ooh, no foul there, huh? Didn't look like ball contact to me, Brian.
It did.
Into the corner. Ooh, is that going to be a three?
We got a foul on a three-pointer. That'll give Cromwell a chance at three easy points.
That's a no-no. Sadie Budzik pulling up for three, and Liz Allen fouls the three-point shooter. And not only that, it's her third, so she's going to go to the bench, it looks like. And Addie Marquez will check back in for the last 47 seconds of this first half. Despite the, kind of half-hearted effort by the Valley student section, Budzik is able to crowd out the noise and knock the first one down.
They're trying their best with the few numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear some crow noises over there. Yeah, still not enough. Down it goes.
Liz Allen checks out for the Warriors. In comes Addie Marquez.
Third one does not go, so it's a 2-point foul there. And
Sally Miller.
nice job. Ooh, foul. So the ball got out in transition there to Sally Miller, but she kind of rushed to finish and could not get it down. With 32 seconds left, Cromwell brings the ball up with a 14-point lead.
Yes, Cromwell's looking for the last possession here, going into halftime. Oh, we got a battle on the floor.
Great effort by Ava Cunningham, just disturbing the ball handler and causing the turnover. And Valley will get another chance to score before we run out of first half here. Addie brings the ball up against Sadie Budzik.
Elena Crosby looking for the last shot, and it's good.
Cromwell with about 5 seconds to get down the court and get a shot off. Oh, but they turn it over. Ooh, Ava put that up. Looked almost like she got hit there, but they did not call the foul. And so Valley will take a little bit of momentum at least into the halftime with a deficit 32-20. Again, it took forever for Valley to score that second quarter. And they did finally get 3 points out of the effort. But Cromwell with a 12-point lead as we head into halftime here.
Looks like our 4th and 5th grade Valley travel basketball team looking to run out and play for halftime.
Fantastic. And some of our Valley Warrior basketball camp players joining us here tonight. This should be good.
We're lining up in a circle at half. Maybe a big,
All right.
thought they were going to do a big jump ball there. I was wrong.
All right, looks like they'll clear the court a little bit, go 5-on-5. Recognize some of these smiling faces from the summertime when we had our camp here. There's my neighbor Sarah DeLucre out there in black. Oh, Addie Marquez's younger sister Antonia jumping center for the white team. Oh, and she controls the tap. Here she comes.
Oh, there's
Nia.
a long three.
Look at 3 coming the other way. Looks like we'll have about 6 minutes of basketball here for these youngsters. A great opportunity for them to play on the floor. They'll one day play in a Valley uniform on. Well, they're in Valley uniforms, just a different Valley uniform now. Nia cross court. Comes to the wing now. Back up top. Gym sounds like a church right now. It's a basketball church. It's a hear the ball dribbling. Lots of smiles out there. Good times all the way around. Kicked out to the 3-point line. That one goes up. Close, but no cigar. Little bonus basketball for you. The travel team for Valley showing what they got. Nice crossover for Antonia Marquez. Sorry I don't have a roster of everyone, and there's not every name I can remember from the summertime. But I do recognize many of these faces. Black in transition now, but Nia gets in there. Oh, that one is redirected by, oh, no, I guess that was a clean shot. It just didn't go where it was intended. White team bringing the ball up. Comes out to Nia. The deep 2 is long. Black and, oh, that one's lost and turned over. Uh-oh. Kellen is her name. Actually, I remember her from the camp. I don't know if it was this year or another one. But White rebounds, and now they've got the ball in transition. Helen now. We got Kellen and Helen. All right, Sarah, my little neighbor, and she's got some pace. Oh, great
nice
dish.
pass.
Very well done. It goes up. Oh, and just rims off. This one was at our camp too, right, Ryan? I remember her. I can't remember who she is, though.
Nia's got some electric blue sneakers,
You got to love those.
adding some liveliness to the court.
That's right. Well, the best socks have to go to number 33 in the black.
Representing the pink.
Yep. Time for a shift change. And both teams swap out just about everybody, looks like. And let's see what we got here. I recognize a Zito out there. I believe it's Daphne, number 1 in black. Oh, and the twins are out there, aren't they? Number 5 in black there, Smith. And the other twin is 11 in white. Nia's still on the floor, and she'll take the 3. Woo!
A little strong off the backboard.
Feeds it down low. Black with a rebound, and will go out in transition. Number 2 with a good head of steam. Goes to Sarah up top. Oh, nice job deflecting that one by the defense. And here comes Nia.
Oop, 0 with the pull-up jumper.
Gotta love that she's using the glass there. That's where it's at. Oh, here comes Smith.
Oh, little jump stop. Just short on the jump shot.
The Smith twins' father, Scott, one of the guys I've, in my past years, played some old man basketball with. Scott can still get up and down. Nia unable to connect on that one, and looks like they'll go to the floor with a held ball. Look at that, the twins were tied up down there. That's pretty cool. They're matched up against one another. Oh, another held ball. Scrappy affair out there. Oh, there's my neighbor, Mike DeLucri. I hadn't noticed. He must be one of the coaches. And he's officiating this contest along with another gentleman.
25 more seconds left in this halftime Valley basketball performance.
Ooh, hard screen set by Daphne Zito. I like it. Physical.
Oh. Got another little scuffle on the floor.
And looks like the clock will expire. Nice job by the girls from both teams. The future of Valley basketball right there, the 4th and 5th grade travel team. Great to see them performing during halftime.
Getting a grand applause from our audience here at Valley.
Yes, indeed. Well, Brian, back to the game that really counts tonight. It's this contest between Valley and Cromwell. We are talking about two teams that are definitely in different stations right now in the Shoreline. For one thing, Cromwell led by 2 outstanding senior guards, Vanessa Stolsteiner and Sadie Budzik. They are the reigning Class M girls basketball champions, and they are in first place in the Shoreline. So it's not necessarily an unexpected deficit at this time of the game. Valley, on the other hand, with a first-year coach and absolutely no seniors on their squad. They're led by 2 junior captains, guards Addie Marquez and Alina Crosby. Nonetheless, I'm told that Valley played Cromwell pretty well for half of the game when they were on the road, but were unable to hang with them in the second half. I guess we can hope that maybe we do the reverse tonight.
Yeah, Vanessa Stolsteiner for Cromwell has been out for most of the second quarter because of her 2 fouls. She'll be seeing more action in the second half. Hopefully Valley can stop her.
difficult task for Valley. There's not a ton of height on the team. They've got to be mindful of protecting the paint, and as we've seen tonight, they need to be ready to close out on some three-point shooters as well. So they really do need to be on their toes defensively. And then, of course, once they get their opportunities to score, they've got to make more of those count. They've had a little bit of misfortune in terms of the rolls on the rim, on some of their takes to the basket. But, hey, that's how it goes sometimes. You just got to keep fighting to make the next one count. Again, I'm joined by Brian Rankin. This is Brad Pittman here for Valley TV. We have a small crew tonight. It's just the two of us, along with veteran camera operator Lizzie Jackson Cody, operating the center cam. And we appreciate Lizzie coming out and Brian joining the crew for one night. Maybe this, who knows?
Fun.
This could launch a career for you, Brian. You've got skills. In fact, I got a message from Mr. LeClaire, my other advisor with the group, and he says, "Sounds great. Who's on with you?" I'll text him back. Let him know. Why don't we take a couple minutes pause for the pipes here, and we'll be back with you at the start of the second half. Thanks for tuning in to Valley TV. All right, we're ready to get going again. Cromwell with the ball to begin the second half, holding on to that 32-20 lead. And Valley, it looks like, has decided to go in a 3-2 zone, does it not?
Yes, that's what they're coming out with.
See what Cromwell has to deal with that. They pull up from three from Stolsteiner, and it's no good, but tracked down by a Dewey. Erica, is it? No, Monica.
That is Monica.
Another shot goes up this time. Ooh, Bitsy had her hands on the board but could not corral it. Skiing down low. She finds cutting Alina Crosby. The passing lane was there for a moment. Wait, was that Alina or was that Addie?
Yes, that was Alina.
Okay. Alina's just got it to Addie. I don't know if Addie likes to go by Addie or Addison.
I think she likes Addie.
Okay. Ooh, a running hook shot there from Ayla Cunningham.
She'll go to the line for two.
First one's a little long. Ayla definitely a bit of a gym rat. her dad, Jimmy, a big part of local basketball scene and a big basketball junkie, a guy who can still get up and down really well himself.
Second one is in and out for Ava. Dewey bringing it up the court. Valley staying in the 3-2. Still aggressive, though, on the defensive end.
Actually, it looks like maybe they've gone to a man defense there. Look at that.
Big three by unnamed number 23 on Cromwell.
Bitsy Klomp drives on her, but the baseline is cut off. Alina's able to take that pass back. Nice job by Sadie Budzik to block the attempted pull-up there from Alina. And Valley will line up in another modified box inbounds. Having a hard time getting the ball in, but they find Addie, a third option or so. Addie pulls up, it's short. Here comes Stolsteiner. Taken away by Addie Marquez.
Addie going hard at the hoop, and she'll get a foul. Go to the line for 2.
Monica Dewey doing a good job cutting off the driving lane, but Addie says, I don't care, I'm going to the basket. And oftentimes that's how it goes. You go at the rim aggressively, more times than not, the call will go on the opposition.
First one is good for Addie.
It looks like that last shot for Cromwell might have gone as a 2 after all. It looks like they only put up 2 on the board. So
they had 32 at half.
34-22 Cromwell. Looks like we're back in a zone. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Yeah. Big size advantage down there low. Bitsy did the best she could, but it's hard to stop that one.
Bitsy pushing the ball up the court.
That one's rejected at the rim by 23. Forward to Stolsteiner. She pulls up. That one's a little bit short. And good job by Reagan Brenneman on the rebound. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and Bitsy just picked up her 3rd foul. Okay, now it says 37. So I guess it was a 3-pointer and just got a little crossed up with the scoreboard.
Cromwell looking to set something up on offense.
Valley back in a man defense, it looks like. Coach Toto mixing things up a little bit, trying to keep the Cromwell offense off balance. But here comes another 3.
Man, another 3 from number 23.
She's going to be trouble for years to come in the Shoreline, who's just a freshman, and Valley just committed an error inbounding the ball. And it goes back to Cromwell as this lead starts to widen at 40-22.
I think number 23 is 3 for 3 on 3s tonight. I could be wrong. Pretty impressive for the freshman.
Good job there by Ava Cunningham. Nice job. Ava with the dish to Alina Crosby with a soft touch, gets the bounce,
Valley's back in the 1-2-1-1. Hoping to take the ball away from Cromwell. Kick down Lotus.
Stolsteiner.
Yes, that'll be good for 2.
Difficult name. I'm guessing some kind of Scandinavian descent there. There's Alina on the wing. There's Reagan Brenneman at the high post. To Ava.
She takes 3. That's good.
Nails it. Valley not going quietly into that good night. They're down 15 now, 42-27, approaching the halfway point of this 3rd quarter.
Valley's crowd is getting involved.
Exhorting the Valley defense.
Number 23 to the rim again.
She's a handful. Coach Toto wants to talk it over. Well, we see what Valley has there. They've got to be kind of a scrappy team that hurries up the opposing team's offense by using pressure, using speed. They don't have any overpowering interior presence, so they really have to work from the outside in, create movement. And of course, they're up against it with a pretty skilled Cromwell team, not overly big themselves, but seemingly three-point shooting at every position. Good ball handling all over their roster, and enough depth, quality depth, to be able to keep a fresh five out there all the time. So it's not any surprise that Cromwell is leading the Shoreline Conference with an in-conference record of 11-1. Their overall record not as impressive because they've taken on some pretty tough competition out of conference. They're 11-6 overall.
Addie spinning around Dewey. Looks to Ava. Elena in the corner. Liz will take it to the basket.
Oh, nice little running hook there, but it does not drop. And Cromwell will run out in transition. That's got to be a travel, is it not? Well, she got away with a little hop, skip, and a jump there, I thought. But they did correctly at least call it a 2. She was on the line. Addie, nice head fake. Drives to the basket, and she'll get to the line for 2. Looks like maybe the foul might be on Kaya Skeen, the sophomore forward for Cromwell. Skeen, another name that we recognize from the volleyball season.
First one falls for Addie Marquez. Salmi Miller checks in for Brenneman.
And a few Panthers go to the bench too. Skeen with her, only her first foul, and Budzik goes to the bench as well. A couple of mystery players for Cromwell check in. Second one does not go for Addie, and Cromwell brings the ball up with the score of 46-18 here with 3:10 left in the third quarter.
Still Stanner looking for something down low. I keep butchering that name, but she'll shoot 2.
Good strong take to the basket there. Valley not with the size to match up with her, especially with her handles. And tried to do what any good defender would do, get a hand in before the ball goes up. Unfortunately, seemed to get a little arm as well. That one goes on Addie Marquez, her second foul. First one does not go for Stolstani. Second one is good, and it's 47-28.
Cromwell applying some defensive pressure with the big lead.
Just a little harassing man press. Oh, nice pass.
That'll be a foul.
Yep. Very nice diagonal pass through the lane on the bounce to Salmi Miller. Foul is on the floor, and so there will be no free throws. Salmi collects the inbounds pass and knocks down the little 15-footer. Very nicely done. Again, a very young team for Valley. We have on the floor right now 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman. So although the score is a little bit difficult right now, the future looks bright for Valley girls.
We got a fight on the ground.
Again, the scrapping is contagious for this Valley team. Oh, but man, another backbreaker 3. This time from Erica Dewey, the junior guard. And the lead has ballooned to 20. Blocking foul called now on number 32 as Addie was trying to bring the ball up in transition. That's her third foul. Valley running a set side out of bounds play here to get the ball in.
Addie loses the ball a little up top. Ava trying to go baseline. Stripped by Budzik, and Cromwell take it up, back up court.
Pretty physical D down there in the corner. I thought there might have been a contact, but you know things are going right for you when dropping shots like that drop in. That shot was perfectly short. Ava looking for a rolling Liz Allen, but it's booted off the court by a Cromwell defender, and Valley will take it out underneath. Another box set. Oh, kind of a tight
Pressure
box
box,
set.
yeah.
Yeah. Here it comes up top to Salmi.
Oh, she'll go to the hoop.
Nice take.
Nice off the backboard.
The bank is open for Salmi Miller. Well done. Just having a little offensive spurt here in the third quarter. Salmi with a little bit of height going for her, which is a welcome sight on the Valley roster. Not a very tall team. Valley lost one of their key interior players. Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Another three from Cromwell.
And yet another player, too.
Yeah.
Seems to be no one on this team who's incapable of splashing a three. I was saying Salmi, a taller player. Valley lost one of its key interior players. Not an especially tall girl, but a tough and fighting interior player, Libby Cap, one of our junior leaders. Libby unfortunately had a knee injury, and she's shut down for the season. Foul goes against Liz Allen there, and she's going to have to go to the bench because it's her fourth. Ball comes into Budzik. She crosses over, dishes to Dewey, and it's kicked out of bounds by Alina Crosby. Looks like these two Deweys are both juniors. I wonder if they're twins.
Most likely.
Oh, nice job by Ava Cunningham.
Bitsy Klomp pushes it up the court. Oh,
Yeah, we got a foul there. Good. Bitsy pushing hard, and Sadie Budzik kind of bodied her out of bounds there. That's Budzik's second foul and 16th foul for Cromwell. So Valley will be in the bonus soon enough. They'll get some opportunities to score from the line.
Ava driving to the hoop, kicks it back out to Addie.
Nice drive by Bitsy. She finds Salmi Miller.
Oh,
Salmi
nice
wrestles
fight
it
for
away.
the board right there.
Good job. A little bit of loose pressure here, and looks like it's just a little show. But the Cromwell players are not fooled by the Valley student section. And with 2 seconds, oh, look at that. Nice job by Addison Marquez, taking the charge on the taller player, Stolsteiner. And with a second to go, Valley will get an opportunity to see if they can create a little buzzer beater magic. Bitsy Klomp to inbound the pass. It comes to Ava. She dribbles, throws it up. No good. And Cromwell in control as we enter the fourth quarter. They're up 55-34. And we'll see what Coach Toto has in her bag of tricks, but it does appear that this maybe is not the Warriors' night. I can see a scenario in which we compete with this Cromwell team, but not on a night when they are splashing the threes as though they were layups. They've got to be shooting, Brian, easily 50-60%.
I agree. I haven't seen them miss, to be honest.
And we're talking about a perimeter attack of perhaps 7 different players, something like that. It's been nonstop pretty much through the game. Maybe a brief respite during the beginning of the second quarter when neither team is scoring, but it's hard to hang in there with a skilled team that plays good defense and also hits maybe 10 threes in 3/4 of the game. But the Valley faithful aren't going anywhere. The student section rises as one again. And they'll cheer on their girls right to the finish of this one as the ball comes inbounds to Alina Crosby off the front of the rim. And Cromwell brings the ball out in transition. One of the guilty parties here, number 23, who has 3 3-pointers of her own. Just a freshman, good-sized player, going to be trouble for years to come here in the Shoreline Conference. It comes to her. On the
Another
rim.
one.
Pulls up again. This one's long. Finally misses one. And that'll go back to Val. Let's see, we got pretty much a 4-guard lineup out there with one front court player who receives the ball there, Salmi Miller. Maddie throws up the 3, banks off and out. Salmi collects the inbound, the offensive rebound. Oh, I didn't think she had an angle down there, but she nearly knocked that one down. Looks like they'll call the travel there on Monica Dewey. Here comes Cunningham. Kick ball there on number 23. In comes Vanessa Stolsteiner again. She went to the bench with her 3rd foul. There's not much trouble there for Cromwell on that basis. Only 7 minutes to go and a pretty commanding lead.
Looking for Salmi Miller.
Nice job.
Another bucket for Salmi Miller.
In a game like this, Brian, you do look for some bright spots, things to say, hey, there's something to build on there. And Salmi Miller has absolutely been a bright spot tonight. That was a beautifully executed give-and-go play right there.
True that. She's been a good rebounder for Valley on the offensive side as well.
Budzik takes it to the rim. Unable to hit, but then gets her own offensive rebound and is hit on the way back up. She'll shoot 2. Budzik, a ferocious outside hitter for her volleyball team, and one of those do-everything players. Actually reminds me of our own Alina Crosby, both all-state players, both all-conference players. Alina did everything as well, but she was a setter and not a hitter. Sadie Budzik, a great hitter, but also somebody who could serve, defend, even set if it called upon it. It just seemed like when we played against her, she was everywhere. I think probably teams that have played against our team had the same things to say about our own Alina Crosby. Here's the difference. Our star is coming back. Sadie is graduating. Budzik goes 1 of 2, I believe it was. Little dribbling magic there at the top of the key from Addie Marquez. Salmi sees a lane.
Tries to kick it out to Elena.
I have a feeling over there, Coach Toto might be saying, shoot the ball. Yeah, she got deep into the lane. Probably could have gone left hand if she felt comfortable with that shot. Some good ball pressure now from number 5, Sienna Shaler, the freshman. Getting some valuable varsity experience. Another guard. Hey, the pressure of Valley's defense causes the travel there, and they get the ball back. Ball comes into Shaler.
Elena looking for some offense. Sienna kicks it up to Salmi Miller at the top of the key.
Addie pulls it out. And the ball pressure there. 5-second count is on, but it's off now. And then it's kicked out to Reagan Brenham, and she splashes the baseline jumper. Reagan's always had a very pretty jump shot. Nice to see it then go up this time. Valley closes the gap, 56-38, about 5 minutes to go. Sienna Shaler providing a little ball pressure on Dewey. Comes to the wing where Budzik then sends it to the top of the key. To Stolsteiner, she dribbles it off her leg and has to pick it up. I think her father might be sitting near us. I hear a gentleman with a Scandinavian sounding accent.
Right next to me.
Yes. Oh, she sees a baseline alley there. Oh, spins one off the rim. The push is called on for Salmi Miller. Comes up with a defensive rebound. Salmi's going to go and shoot 1-and-1 down the other end. And if that's Vanessa Stolsteiner, that would be her 4th. And it is not. It is on Kaya Skeen, and it's only her second. Timeout, full timeout called by head coach Kelly Maher of Cromwell. As we are sit at 4:41 on the clock and a 18-point Cromwell Panther lead. Well, Valley sitting on 7 wins. They've been stuck there for a couple of games. As we know in the CIAC, that 8th win is critical, and they'd really love to see what they can do against Class M competition at the state tournament level. Right now, they have not quite earned their way there, and Valley will have, after tonight, just 2 more opportunities to get there. I believe this is their last home contest of the regular season. So if they're going to get there, they're going to have to do it on the road. Valley has shown they can play with lots of different teams. And in fact, earlier in the season, I asked Coach Toto, and she said at that point when they'd had something like a 500 record and several losses, she said, we really lost 2 games and then just couldn't finish off all the rest of them. So it's a team that's been competitive against many opponents, more opponents than they've actually managed to pull out the win with. Salmi's long on that first one, and Skeen does a good job getting in there for the defensive board. Good hard take to the rim by Stolsteiner. Cromwell not looking to milk clock or run things out. They're trying to run offense and get some buckets.
That'll
Good
be
job by Sienna Shaler to tie up the bigger player down low. But the arrow points to Cromwell.
a little box play for Cromwell. Kicked out to number 23. She's looking for the baseline. Another 3-point attempt for Cromwell. Too long. Rebounded by Salmi Miller. Storming down the court. Kicked out to Sienna Shaler. Oh,
That one somehow finds a way off the rim. Now Cromwell in transition. Addie looks like she was itching to take a charge. She does it. Nice job, Addie. Sold it. That's half the job, right? Brian Rankin knows how to take a charge. You got to hit the floor.
yes. It hurts, but it pays off.
That's right. Brian is definitely a strong defensive specialist for our Valley's boys squad. We're delighted to have him here to share a little of his insight on the game of basketball with our viewers tonight. Ava Cunningham bringing up the ball against a little bit of defensive pressure. Loosely applied, though. Double screens both directions. Comes back to Salmi. Now Addie's got the ball in the wing. Liz Allen wants to go to work on the block. Unable to get anything, and they're going to call 3 seconds. I had a feeling. Usually when you make a slow-moving post move down there, and then you pass the ball out, they're usually pretty quick with that whistle. They call the 3 seconds. Oh. Ooh. Hand got in there. I think maybe Salmi Miller on the reach. Sure enough, it is Salmi. And number 23 will step to the line, shooting 2. Valley holding their own here. I mean, Cromwell's been in the neighborhood of a 20-point lead for quite a long time, but have not been able to widen that much. Right now it stands at 18, 56-38. Again, we look for the small signs of promise in a game like this where it's looking like it's a pretty steep and maybe improbable uphill climb for your Warriors to make.
Second one will fall for number 23. Valley's offense looking for some quick points to make it a little more interesting. Addie Marquez with the pull-up jumper, and it's good.
That was pure. Well, there was one game a week or two ago. I think you might have been there, Brian. Remember, they were up 3 with about 2 seconds to go, and the opposing team just splashed a 3 out of nowhere. I believe it was oh geez, was it East Windsor or something?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Sent it to overtime, I think.
Where Valley lost the game. And what a devastating loss that was. And, you know, I mean, that shot was shot from the hip. It was unbelievable prayer answered by the basketball gods. And had it not been, Valley would already be in states.
That happened right in front of us.
That's right. Valley able to get the stop defensively there, and Ava Cunningham initiates the offense. A little give and go, but into traffic goes that pass. Addie able to reclaim it. Valley will try again. 5-second count is going, but she picks up the ball. Ooh, into traffic again, and it's turned over this time. And one that time.
Stallstana with the and one.
I'm going to go against Salmi. That's her third. And the senior guard, although she doesn't look much like a guard on this court, she's the tallest player out there tonight. But she handles the ball and shoots the ball like a guard. And she's going to take the and one free throw. The lefty splashes it. Looks like maybe she's done for the night. She goes to the bench with a probably pretty shiny looking box score, I'm thinking. I don't know, I've lost track of her points, but she's well into the double figures. Although the offensive star of the night may well be the freshman, number 23. Oh, nice little pick and roll there. Bitsy Klomp on the receiving end, but she can't finish. Finds Salmi. She pulls up. Oh, not a bad looking shot. Wow, that one went off the head.
Bounces off a couple Cromwell players.
Yeah.
Cromwell looking to slow it down on offense with a little bit over a minute remaining.
Valley with numbers. Cromwell player down. And what do we got? Double dribble there, was it, Brian? I was distracted by the injured player for Cromwell.
I was too. I thought they called a timeout for the injury.
Yeah. I think something happened down this end. Looked like maybe it might have been a double dribble. I saw the referee gesturing. That's definitely a foul there on Alina. She reached in.
And that'll send him to the bonus. Cromwell will shoot 1 and 1.
Only a minute 23 to go. Cromwell very comfortably in control with a 60-40 lead. Again, we have ourselves a front runner here in the Shoreline Conference in-house tonight, and definitely a team that seems primed to contend for both a Shoreline title as well as another state championship. I'm not sure what happened right there. We had a buzzer go off in the rebounding action on the free throw. Well, I'm not sure what the call is, but sophomore Campbell Toth will check into the game for Valley, and Cromwell, having missed the free throw, now has the ball and unable to connect. Salmi Miller is fouled. That's one that Coach Kelly Maher probably would have liked her player not to commit late in the game with a 20-point lead. But Salmi will get a chance to bring it a little closer. And Cromwell with 10 fouls, so Valley's in the double bonus. Salmi will shoot 2.
First one's off the backboard for Salmi Miller.
A little more of the future of Valley basketball coming in. A couple freshmen check in, Liz Allen and Sienna Shaler. There she goes. Salmi gets real deep into that squat for her free throws. Campbell mixing it up defensively there.
Cromwell with a timeout.
Looks like just a substitution timeout, probably a 20 or 30 second. Looking to dig a little deeper into their bench. Well, a valiant effort for Valley girls tonight, but somewhat overmatched, and particularly once the threes started raining down for Cromwell. It's going to be hard to hang with them tonight. Sami doing some great on-ball defense, keeping the offensive player in front of her. Comes inside, now on the perimeter here. Ava providing ball pressure. Campbell-Toth up in the grill of the Cromwell dribbler. Shaler able to collect the rebound and forward to Liz Allen. She's in the opening court.
Oh,
Yep,
that'll
like
be
we're
a
gonna
charge.
Yep. I think Liz tried to get around her, but like we said before, she sold it. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of contact, and then the defender just acts like they just got hit by a truck. And the refs oblige. Well, that's it for Liz. She has fouled out. Back comes Bitsy Klomp, who's sitting on 4 fouls herself. Valley continuing to defend like they're not going anywhere. And Cromwell able to get the bucket in transition there. 27 seconds to go in this one.
Bitsy looking down low to Salmi, who kicks it out to Sienna. Deflected by number 22 on Cromwell.
Able to bounce that one into the backcourt. 8 seconds on the clock. Cromwell just needs to get over the midcourt line. Guy's still defending, but I think that's going to be it. Sure enough, the clock runs out. And your final score tonight is 62-51. Panthers over your Valley Warriors. Valley goes to 7-11 on the season, and Cromwell to 12-6. Valley will look for its 8th win and a berth in the state tournament in its last couple of games. But this is the end of their home schedule here at Valley. I'd like to thank Brian Rankin for an impromptu appearance here on Valley TV tonight. He's done a nice job in his first outing. I think he might have a future in this, folks. What do you think, Brian?
Oh, I don't know. I've never done this before, but it was definitely fun. Thank you, Mr. Pittman.
You bet. For a first time, Brian, you've done excellent work. And thanks also to Lizzie Jackson-Cody, our only camera operator tonight, operating that center camera. And we appreciate you guys tuning in for this season of girls basketball here with us. We've still got some boys games to go, and we expect to have a crew out here. So keep tuning in. And for Brian Rankin and Lizzie Jackson-Cody and all of us here at Valley TV, this is Brad Pittman saying thank you for listening and watching, and good night.